Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. We're going to be talking about update 3.4.0, 3.4.0. Yeah, that sounds about right. The new update that just happened, JP, tonight. We're going to get our maintenance tonight about this. So by the time you guys watch this video, you have 3 hours to get your dailies done, I think. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. You might have a little bit more than 3 hours, but don't procrastinate. Get to it. So, maintenance, happy tonight. Don't forget you have those mushrooms, the ones you can upgrade into a 7-star, which you guys should upgrade it if you want to be part of the Million Jewels sweepstakes. So don't forget to upgrade those before the time is over. But we're here to talk about 3.40. I'm going to talk about all the notes and also go over the new Moogle shop a little bit because there's another video I want to make going into detail about the stained glass metals, the Moogle shop. But for now, I'm going to go through all the notes and everything that you guys can expect from the version of 3.4.0. So let's jump in and let's talk about it. Thank you to Eileen. I always feel like I say your name wrong, but thank you, Eileen and Roboloid, for your translations, constantly on top of it. You guys are doing an amazing job, and it makes it easier for me to read all this instead of using Google Translate and looking like gibberish. So the maintenance was expected. They got it done. That's already passed. This is kind of like what they talked about yesterday for the maintenance. There's new update I'm going to go over and give you a little bit more of like pictures and things that you guys can see. So let's talk about the update. Now, the first thing on this list is Moogle shop, and I'm actually going to make another video talking about it more in detail. But the gist of the Moogle shop is all jewels, no money. So money is those little coins or money, whatever you earn in the game to purchase your upgrades when you're leveling up a metal, and that's pretty much it. That's important. Money besides that, there's nothing else to do with it, and we thought the Moogle shop would have been that, but it's not. It's actually jewels. You have to use jewels to spend in the Moogle shop. Now, there's various things in there, but the most highlight thing is that you can buy traits now. Traits are purchasable through the Moogle shop, and I want to talk about this in detail, but there's VIP also in the Moogle shop where they make the traits cheaper for people who buy VIP, but only up to 3 times. All the other traits that are worth more and are unlimited uses unlimited uses are non-VIP. So VIP gets a discount for 2 of them, I guess, for the week of you bought VIP, just like we get an extra slot in pet slot training. So it is there. I'm going to talk about that more in detail, but there is no money shop. There is a jewel shop. There's other things, and I want to go into detail and talk about it a little bit more because I like it. I know a lot of people might not look at it for the face value it is right now, but if you look deep to it and we go into our strategy of how we're going to use it to make our game better, it's going to be really, really good. So I'm excited to talk about the Moogle shop more in detail, but let me show you little screenshots. So right here you guys can see plus 1,000 strength is 1,000 jewels, and then down here you see gauges. All the other traits are in there for 5,000. This is what the shop looks like. VIP gets these ones for cheaper. Only 3 uses. See that little 3 beside there? You can see my mouse. See that 3 there? You can only use this 3 times each. Obviously no one's going to buy defense, but they're all there, every single one. So that's the Moogle shop. Again, I want to go into detail about this and talk about it all and how it is going to be really, really good. So next up, we got new passive abilities are here, and we talked about this a little bit before, but again, I want to run through this really quickly. Starting from level 350, you'll get various passive buffs that'll help you with your strength, defense, HP, special attack gauges, etc. that increase in power with a greater Lux level. So at level 800, you'll have 3,000 strength to all metals, 3,000 defense, 5,000 HP, and plus 3 gauges in all Keyblades. Rip anyone like myself who did not care about Lux farming and becoming higher and higher, because when you reach level 800, you're going to have the max boost of all this. Now, the way it works is that it's not just you get it at level 800, you slowly get it through all the levels. So from level 350 to 450, you'll get a buff every 5 levels. From level 450 to 550, you'll get a buff every 2 levels, and once you're 550 level, you'll get one buff every 1 level. So this is really cool to see. I kind of divided, I think I got the wrong number, but it might be the 3,000 divided by what is it, from 350 to 800. It was like 6.666666. I'm just saying. So correct me if I'm wrong if I did that math wrong for the strength. So that's pretty cool. So there is more of a reason to do your Lux rankings, your Lux level up, killing those raid bosses. One, they have a bunch of farmable metals. They have Chippendales, sometimes jewels, and every 50 levels from 350 to 400, 450, you get 5,000 jewels just for doing it. So there's plenty of reasons to actually raid. Yeah. No. I still don't have time for it. So that's just a little heads up. Keyblade level passives. So Keyblade specifically have their own level passives, and we got more detail about this. Starting from level 35, you'll get a passive that buffs specific metals such as upright power, upright speed, upright magic, reverse power, reverse speed, reverse magic. You guys get the gist of it. Everything depending on the Keyblade. So examples: upright power plus 50, upright metals and power metals get plus 50 strength. Another example is power attack plus 100. All power medals get plus 100. And then check the passives you have in the passive effect page on your avatar screen. So that's how you're going to be able to look through everything you have. As long as the Keyblade is level 35, it starts getting these passives. Next up, we got improved synthesis. Now we know this one already. There was a screenshot on this before. You can basically put everything into one menu and then push complete to upgrade a medal. So you can put Chippendales, you can put magic mirrors, Mickey and brooms, traits, all that all in one. So it's a lot easier to upgrade a medal when you need to. I might be a little bit wrong on some of those, but that was the little update that's going to make it a lot faster to upgrade all your medals, and I like that. I like the quality of life updates. Then we got the best quality of life one, which is fast forward for Union Cross. So while you play Union Cross, there was no 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 speed. It was just 1 speed for everyone, and it just made it so hard to do because it's just like, it looks like it's slow motion. We're so used to the new ×3 speed, but if we go down to 1, it looks like the game doesn't even exist anymore. It's terrible, but they fixed that. So now we get fast forward. Amazing quality of life. Keep them up. Now we got adjusted subslots. Certain Keyblades now have their total subslot amplified by a multiplier. And we talked about this in the last video, but we didn't have specific numbers. We got the numbers now. For mono Keyblades, like the Sleeping Lion, those Fenrir, all those Keyblades counterpoints, the ones that have one color only, red, green, or blue, if you want to go by colors, those Keyblades get a subslot multiplier of 1.6, where the two color Keyblades like Olympia, Starlight, I don't know why I'm having trouble here, Stroke of Midnight, Fairy Stars, all those Keyblades have multiple colors, they're going to be a multiplier of 1.2. So they're really making mono Keyblade powerful, so powerful that you just don't want to use any of those other Keyblades anymore. Because with those frogs coming out, the subslot adjustment, yeah, it was good, but we have a lot of tier 9s now in our inventory for mono. But again, they're going to make tier 10s and tier 11s, so this is going to help in the future. Right now, mono Keyblades are the way to go. And next up, we got Lux level cap and inventory cap raise. And remember I talked about this last time, if they're going to increase the inventory cap, they're going to do a sale. Do not sleep on this, guys. So let me talk about it in detail. You can now hit level 850 on your Lux ranking, or your Lux level. Your inventory space can now be upgraded from 2,000 to 3,000. And to celebrate this, we're holding a sale from September 19th to the 24th. Wait, what? 9/19. My God, why did I not think 9 is September? Anyways, to October 24th. So instead of costing 100 jewels, it's going to cost you 50 jewels per upgrade. Yes, it still is going to take your jewels, but it's half the price. If you guys want inventory space, get it now. I know you might not need it right now. You're like, oh, I have 100, 200 away. But if they keep giving us free tickets, if they keep giving us trait medals, stuff like that, and whatever else the future holds, you're going to need some. So try to spend a good amount. Try to increase your inventory by 300. You know what I mean? Something like that. Some of you are going to go all the way to 3,000 to your future proof, because if you ever hit a point in your game that you need more inventory space and you have to pay 100 jewels, you're going to be like, man, I wish I paid for it when it was 50 jewels. Think ahead, think smart. Don't worry about what's going on. You know what I mean? Right now, yeah, you might be saving for something, save for it. If you're close to a mercy pull, save for that mercy pull. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it too much. But if you guys do have extra jewels laying around, do not sleep on this jewel. This inventory sale barely happened. 4 years of this game, and I think this happened 5 times. And that's because one of the years they did it like one after another almost. It was pretty close by. Like, this is very, very rare to see. Very rare to see. So take it while you can, guys. Then we got bug fixes, and we talked about this one before. The fix the raid boss not being able to be reflected. That happened way back a couple months ago, and they said they would give us the 3,000 jewel compensation during the update in September. Well, here it is, guys. 3,000 free jewels as you log in. Boom. So this is really good to hear, because a lot of us need a couple more jewels to go for the inventory, for the avatar boards or the mercy pull like I was talking about. Or you guys can be like, you know what, I got 3,000 jewels, inventory sale, here we go. So you guys can look at it that way, or just save it all and say, hey, I don't need it. Remember, not everyone needs the inventory sale. It all depends how much things you guys save, what you don't do, how many times you play. It all depends. Not everyone needs a maximum amount of storage. I know some people who are still rocking 600 and they're perfectly fine. So, and don't forget, if you're going to buy storage because of those frogs are actually going to be stackable halfway through October. So maybe October 24th, because they said that they wanted to do it in October. They're not going to make it stackable till then. So after the inventory sale, when you're like, yeah, I need all this inventory because of these damn frogs, and they're like, frogs are stackable now. Now you're like, I have 1,000 free slots. What do I do? So don't go too crazy, but manage as much as you can. But 3,000, all that good stuff. And last thing we want to talk about is 5 more product quests have been added, taking us to 900. Now there's a whole other update here that I want to talk about, and you guys can see, but I want to keep it for a separate video because there is so much in one that I want to keep the information as like separate as possible. So the next one, I'm gonna talk about the stained glass metals, and I'm gonna talk about the Moogle shop in detail, my feelings on it, and other things that are coming as well, like stuff like this. So let me know what you guys think about this, notes, all the things that are coming. I'm actually excited for all the changes. There's nothing here I see wrong. Like, it sucks that not the mono keyblades, but the dual keyblades, the 2 colors, you know, like I said, fairy stars, starlight. I worked on those keyblades. I have them like close to level 40 for the not the starlight, but the fairy stars. So to see the fairy stars go from like this to this hurts. If it was like from this to average, that's okay. You know what I mean? But it's really just went all the way down. Now, I'm not saying it's not usable, but when you got multipliers on a keyblade of 7.5, and then you go to the fairy stars and you see like 6.4, you're not going to use it. You're going to be like, I'm going to pull for a bunch of speed metals or power metals or magic metals and use those keyblades. That's pretty much what you want to do, because that is the most power possible. And with higher subslot multipliers, you guys don't need as much traits. You don't need as much plus 1000s. You guys don't need negative 60 grounds or aerials sometimes, because the multiplier and the metal strength is so high that you don't have to pierce through the defense. So you don't need those extra traits there. So yeah, it sucks to see those keyblades go down, but either way, out of everything here, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Again, the game's taking the right direction. I kind of wish the Moogle shop did have a money section as well. Like, the jewel section is totally fine, but I wish it did have a money section as well, because money's still useless. Just like Sid metals. Sid metals are useless. You can say, well, you need them to lower your cost. Just take away cost. I paid for the metal. I pulled for it. Why do I need Sid to tell me I can use it? I already paid up for them. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, if I missed anything, let me know down below. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.